And we're now bringing in correspondent Leland Tan to tell us more about the saga. Leland, a lot going on today, a lot of volatility in the share price, up 4% originally on the news that Ackman resigned, then closing down 3%. What's the significance of his resignation?
Well, yes, Mitchell, this is a big deal in the U.S. because, as you know, JCPenney is a household name, a major retail chain. It has over 1,000 stores across the nation, but it has been doing very badly in the past few years. It has been trading near 12-year lows. This year alone, its shares have lost about 1/3 of their value. Now, a lot of the blame has been put on the poor performance of the company under the helm of former CEO Ron Johnson, who was jostled into position by Ackman. That's an example of the kind of disruption Ackman has been accused of as a member of the board. I mean, the most recent incident we saw a week ago where he angered the board by making public letters calling for the company's CEO search to be sped up, and then he also pushed for the ouster of Myron Ullman, as well as who is the interim chief executive, as well as chairman Thomas Antrobus. Now, that plan clearly backfired.
Right.
But the conflict has drawn interest from investors and the public because really, who can resist a boardroom brawl?
It has been a big battle of the big boys, and joining in the fray, as we mentioned, Howard Schultz from Starbucks, and of course, George Soros, who's been at loggerheads with Ackman about a couple of other issues.
Yes, well, George Soros, and that really is drawing a lot of the interest because George Soros is a major billionaire and investor. His hedge fund Soros, follow me here, his hedge fund Soros Fund Management has an 8% stake in JCPenney, and Ackman's resignation comes a day after Soros had decided to throw his backing behind JCPenney's board. It's part of a larger feud between both billionaires that has been playing out in the public arena for months, and it stems from Herbalife, as you mentioned earlier. Now, Ackman has accused Soros of insider trading for leaking information that his hedge fund wanted to buy 5% stake in Herbalife.
Right.
That helped pump up the price of Herbalife and also resulted in what's called a short squeeze on Ackman's hedge fund, which had been betting against Herbalife.
Well, a lot of big players involved in this one, but Ackman not emerging victorious, it would appear. Thanks so much, Leland.